Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. So usually I'm that girl that is all about full coverage and glam, and we just like go full out sometimes. Super bright, super colorful, but I'm excited because I partnered with a brand today and I tried out their products and I am thoroughly surprised. So I have some fun products from Merit, which are in this amazing little makeup bag. And we tried them out on camera, as well as some other products that I haven't used before. And I figured, you know what, we'll try some cream products, we'll try some minimal makeup. Why not? Because I haven't done that, and I've started to gravitate more towards minimal makeup when I go to work. Something not too heavy, not too cakey, because no one's got time for that early in the morning. So we checked out Merit as well as some cream products, and we had some fun. Now you guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications, new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. But if you guys want to see what I thought of the product from Merit, as well as the cream products that I mixed in to go along with it, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so usually I start out with an eyeshadow tutorial, but I kept it pretty simple today, and that's because I used the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. This is a palette that I've already done a tutorial for. I kept it pretty simple because this is kind of how I do my eyeshadow for work. I just keep it pretty simple. And I got an email from Merit asking if I would like to receive some products from them. And I was really excited because when I go to work, and granted, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, if you had asked me if I would wear minimalist makeup to work, the answer probably would have been no, because I was going for full coverage, because there's some areas where I'm just like, I don't like my sunspots or the redness in my skin. But recently, I have actually been gravitating towards more of a light to medium coverage, something that I can just put on quickly because I want to be out the door within like 10 minutes of getting my hair done, and I just don't spend a lot of time on my makeup going to work. I think the most involved is probably putting on eyeliner. But I was excited because I've seen Merit pop up at Sephora, and it is a clean, vegan, cruelty-free brand, and they're meant for the minimalist. So I was excited when they emailed me and asked me if I wanted to try some products, so that's what we're gonna do today. And I'm excited because the packaging on this, you guys, first off, they sent me a very cute makeup bag, which you open this up, it's so cute. The packaging on their products is just super minimalist, sleek, sophisticated. Like, this on a shelf would just draw me in because, you guys, I am a sucker for some nice packaging. So then I have the Perfecting Complexion Stick, and this is foundation and concealer. It's so sleek and easy to just put in a makeup bag and be out the door. So they also sent me the brush, which we'll be using today, and then I have some other products that we'll jump into. Because it's a minimalist brand and their highlighter is cream, I was also going to use a couple other cream products that I have. I have the contour wand from Tilbury, and then I have a blush from Iconic London. So I figured we would try that out today and just kind of play with some minimal makeup. All right, you guys, let's clip this hair back so it's out of the way, just so we have more room to work with. And then, you guys, of course, it is snowing outside, so I made sure to wear my snowflake sweater because that's just the vibe today. Okay, so I have the complexion stick in Bisque, which I'm not sure if it's my shade. It looks like it's a little more yellow. I did not shade match on, usually I'll go on Sephora, and I should have done that. This looked like it was the closest to my shade. So I'm gonna start out one swipe to see just kind of the coverage. Ooh, it doesn't look too bad. This is me trying to shade match when I was on holiday with family, and I may or may not have done a good job. So I don't want to go overly as I put like 5 or 6. I just want to see what kind of coverage we have. I did already prep my skin. I used a hydrating primer, which if you've seen any of my videos recently, it's the Watermelon Burst from Ciate. Just something to give the skin a little more hydration in the winter, because you guys, my skin has been parched because of because of the cold. So I did put a little bit here because that's mostly where my redness is. Now, because this can be used as foundation and concealer, I'm not going to use concealer to lighten up my under eye. You guys, I can see a little bit of my redness, but that's also because I haven't gone heavy-handed into the foundation. But the way it's blending out, it's not a bad shade match. All right, so I went in a little bit heavier. We're gonna build this a little bit. Okay, you guys, the coverage. So this compared to no foundation at all. I can see some of my spots, but that's fine. I have gotten a lot more comfortable with seeing my sunspots and just not using such heavy, like cakey foundation. That's where you centralize it a little bit more, where you like your problem areas, but it's supposed to leave your skin looking natural and just kind of smoothed out. And then I do like to drag it down my jawline to just kind of blend with my neck, so you don't have that like line of demarcation. But you guys, so this side with the foundation, this side without, I think it actually looks really, really nice. And what's crazy, so I did use my Tarte Timeless in here just to fill in the pores. It's not gathering, it's not bunching. It evened out the skin tone. Nothing too crazy, nothing extreme. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of this with minimal talking. I'm going to concentrate it more right here just because that is where the redness is that I'm not a huge fan of. And then while it's there, it'll give it some time to be on the skin and just kind of heat up. This brush though, you guys, it does have an angle and it is very soft. And it's blending out so nice. You guys, I really do like this foundation. I might need a different shade, something a little bit less yellow, but it also depends because I'm going to use my Laura Mercier powder, and it could also tone down the yellowness in the foundation. You guys, this is really nice. Even under the eye, it's really nice. And I feel like if you wanted to lighten up the under eye, a serum concealer like the one from NYX that I just used this entire holiday would be beautiful on this. Which actually, I might try that out just to lighten it up a little bit under my eye. But nothing too heavy because I don't, like, that's counterproductive, right? You guys, this is blending out so nice. And I don't use a lot of stick foundations, but it honestly goes back to prepping the skin, and I made sure that I had that hydration in there. I will put a link down below for Merit Beauty if you're interested in checking it out. If you're looking for a clean brand, something minimalist, like this is beautiful. Because even like the brush, like this is, it's nice to use to blend. It just has a really nice grip. You guys, I really, really like this. Let me grab the serum concealer. I'm just going to use a little bit of it. This was by far one of my favorites during the holidays. I just would use a little bit in the inner corner and right out here just to brighten a little bit. So nothing too heavy with this, and I like it because it feels really light on the skin. I do have cream products, so I'm not gonna forget about those like I usually do because I always forget. But I'm gonna use the cream products in conjunction with this before I do my powder. See, that is stunning on top of this foundation, you guys. And it's just, it gives your skin that like natural glowy complexion. And see, it kind of, just right through here, covered up some of my little sunspots. That's part of growing up in Florida and not understanding the use of sunscreen. We make poor decisions when we're younger, and we are very stubborn when we don't want to listen to our parents. For sure. Okay, so for contour, and I'm not going to go heavy-handed into contour. That is counterproductive to what we're doing. I'm just going to use the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. This is in the shade Fair Medium. So these have been selling out nonstop. I actually used this during the holidays months when I was down, or holiday months. During the holidays when I was down in Florida visiting my family. And I really enjoyed it. So I just, a little bit, and then I tap. Just to put a little bit of color in there. Nothing too crazy. So even like right up here, could use a little bit more. Simple, easy, blended out superbly. It just gives a little bit of color, a little definition that you might lose from putting on a foundation. And I don't know that I necessarily lost that because it is not a super heavy full coverage foundation, which is really nice. I think the skin still looks nice and glowy and hydrated. If you had asked me 3 years ago if I would wear minimalist makeup, I swear I would not be that girl. Now for a little bit of blush before I go into their highlighter, because the highlighter looks stunning, you guys. All right, so I just took a little bit on the back of the hand. This is from Iconic London. This is in the shade Sheer Blush. I want to say I got this in like a subscription box. So this one I'm just going to pat right here on the high bones. Nothing too crazy. And Merit does have a blush. I thought I selected one. I can't remember. But when I got my package from them, I didn't have one. So I was like, I can use one of the liquid ones that I have. That is just so pretty on the skin, you guys. I think it complements very well. And I didn't pull the foundation, which is really nice. I don't know, what do you guys think? Can I pull off the minimal makeup? We are still gonna powder, don't worry about that. That will happen. So then I also have the highlighting balm in Cava. This one, you guys, is stunning. I do want to swatch it for you. Do you see that? It is so beautiful. Like, I don't want to just tap it on there. Let's see. Ooh, it feels really nice. Like, I'm just gonna grab it on my finger and see if I can just tap it on there. So for work, this would be really nice because it's just subtle. It gives that like nice juiciness to the skin. I do want on this side, want to just tap it on and see like the difference. Like, I don't want to drag it because then it might pull. No, it doesn't seem like it did. On the tip of the nose, because that's just my habit. And then up the bridge for natural glow. I think it just gives like that really pretty. What are your thoughts? All right, I'm gonna set it with my Laura Mercier setting powder just because I do get oily and I don't want to chance it. So I'm going to be on the safe side and set it. But I'm not gonna go super heavy with the powder because I don't want it to look cakey on top of this. That's cool. So usually I get like foundation setting here in this line. There's not a lot. That's awesome. I'm still gonna set it just to be safe. And then it did not sink into my lines up here, which is one of my like troublesome areas. But we're gonna set it just to make sure. So even with the powder on top of it, it still just has like that really pretty like blushy flush. It is so nice. Even with powder on top of it, it still has like that sheen for the highlight. I might go back in, see how it sets on top of the powder, but it is really pretty, you guys. I'll be honest, I don't normally go for a subtle highlighter, but when it comes to work, I don't go in for like a beaming highlight just because that's not the vibe for work. Okay, you guys, I did go ahead and finish off my eyes only because I had already started them before I started filming, and it's the same products that I usually use as far as eyeliner for the waterline and liquid eyeliner. Now, looking at my skin after I put the powder on, it did lighten out a little bit, so I'm gonna go in with the liquid blush from Iconic London, a smidge. I don't want it to pull my foundation, I don't want it to pull the makeup, and then also the highlighter. It's still there. It's still showing through the powder, which is really nice, but I just want to add a little bit more in there. That's what trying out new makeup is about, like finding that finesse. And I do like blush because it just adds in that healthy looking skin. I did add bronzer. I just used my NARS Laguna. It's one of my favorite like bronzers. One of them. I have a lot. You guys saw the shot my stash, right? See, just it gave that really pretty flush back. And you know what? I usually put blush on the top of my nose too. So maybe I'll just tap a little bit on top. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you like the minimal look? It's been growing on me the last probably 2 months, just for going into work and like on the weekends when I don't really have anything crazy going on. There's no reason to just cake on the makeup. So I did already curl my eyelashes. I do have a mascara from Merit. This is the Lengthening Mascara in Perfect Black. You guys, look at this packaging. It's just so sleek and stunning. This would be beautiful on a vanity, just chilling there. Their packaging is amazing. There's the wand. Now let's see what we get with this mascara. You guys, it is so nice. It is pulling my lashes apart. I can see like each individual one. Like I just don't know. You see how it's pulling them apart? Like if you like long wispy eyelashes, this is beautiful. I honestly wasn't sure what to expect from their mascara. I hadn't seen reviews. I'll be honest, I didn't look at all the reviews on their makeup. I've seen their foundation. That one looked very promising because when I go to work, I don't want anything too heavy and cakey, especially in the summer. Like it gets hot here, you guys. And then I just feel like I'm dripping my foundation off and getting ready was pointless. That's pretty, you guys. Okay, you guys, so we have one coat on here. I'm gonna go in for a second coat. I know if it's gonna be minimal makeup and you're gonna be out the door, but I wanna see if it's buildable and we'll try this out. But if you like the wispy eyelashes and just simple, this does the trick. One coat is stunning. All right, so we're gonna go back in for a second coat just to see. And you guys, it's buildable. Look how beautiful that is, you guys. You guys, I'm actually really surprised at this. I really like, oh, you guys, look how beaming that is. That is just the highlighter from Merit. That is this in Kava. It is so juicy. I got distracted. I'm sorry. You guys, I am very surprised by the beauty products that I have used from Merit. My skin looks beautiful. I really do like this. And honestly, you guys, I still have 2 more products from them. So I do have a brow product. This is the volumizing pomade in brown. And when I go to work, I honestly just fluff a brow pomade or brow gel just to kind of get them to stay in place. I don't fill them in with a pencil. I want them to actually look like they're full and then be out the door. So this is nice because it has a small spoolie. It looks like it's in my shade. It might be a little bit lighter only because I dye my hair darker. That's my own fault. Whatever. But your eyebrows do not have to be the exact shade of your hair, just so you know. But I'm excited to try this out. So let's see. Just comb it through. And you know what? Even though it looks like it's a little bit lighter than my shade on the spoolie, it looks like it's complementing my eyebrows very well. You guys, even that gap that I get, actually, I think the gap's over here. We'll see. But so far, you guys, this looks really nice. It's not smearing everywhere. It's just fluffing through the eyebrows. It's catching the little hairs that may not have gotten tinted the last time I went or maintained the tint. All right, so I think I went through this like 4 or 5 times now. We're gonna let those ones dry and then we're going to work on the right side. The right side has the gap. We'll see. Even that like little gap area doesn't look crazy. It's like there are little hairs there that are picking up the color. My eyebrows look a lot fuller with this pomade. And natural brows are in. Like the blocking them in is not what's the style right now. You guys. I'm gonna let these dry. I have a lip product. Let me know your thoughts. Have you tried Merit? Is it on your like list of things to do for 2022 is try minimalist makeup? I didn't know it was something I was seeking out, but I am really glad that I got that email from them. Okay, so then the last product I have, this is the tinted lip oil in Pink Beet. It's a really pretty shade. It kind of is that like reddish pink. So let's swatch it right here. Ooh. It looks like it's just gonna give your lips like your lips but better. So let's try this out. That is a really pretty shade, you guys. It feels so good on the lips. For a lip oil, and even when I put it on here, it looked like it was going to be very, very sheer. That's not the case. This has some pigment, you guys. What are your thoughts? Like, I'm actually really surprised by this. It feels really nice and juicy on the lips. There is some slip. It's not on my teeth, which is awesome. I'm gonna see, does it dry down a little bit? Does it tint the lips? Let me clean up my hand real quick and then I'll come back with some final thoughts. Okay, you guys, I am back and this is the final look. I'm gonna say I'm very surprised because yes, I've been doing minimal like foundation, but not like minimal makeup period. I think my skin looks phenomenal, you guys. I've looked at Merit and I had thought about purchasing it, but I was like, oh, what if I don't like it? I'm just gonna use up the products that I have. But you guys, this foundation, my skin looks very beautiful. I never thought I would be the girl to be like, let me use the like medium build foundation. You guys, my skin, I am loving it. And then the other liquid products that I have used with it, like the contour wand from Charlotte Tilbury, I think it played well with this foundation. And then the blush from Iconic London just built so well. And even when I laid down powder, it worked well on top of it. And you guys, the showstopper, because you guys know I like highlighter. If you saw my Shop My Stash, I have 2 drawers. It's a whole problem. It's a whole problem. But you guys, this highlighter stick from Merit in the shade Kava, it is so beautiful and juicy on the skin. I am beyond stunned. I was not sure what to expect. I am so glad that they reached out to me and asked me if I would try out their beauty products because they are phenomenal. And then my eyebrows. So natural brows are starting to come back in. I know I have been like filling them in with a pencil and blocking them out, but the wand itself, you guys, this was so nice. It's just a little spoolie. It has it's got brown pomade on it, and it just went into my brows so nicely. Even this gap that I usually get and I have to fill it in, it looks like there's hairs there. And I don't usually get that with a brow pomade. I still have to go and fill in my brows with a pencil. But you guys, like, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, you guys, as well as the mascara. I was really surprised by the mascara. I was just kind of like, a clean beauty brand and mascara. My eyelashes do not feel super crunchy. They pulled all my little lashes apart. This is 2 coats of the mascara, and you guys, it's not crunchy or flaky. My eyelashes just kind of look like, what is it, the Ardell Wispies that everyone loves. They are so full and beautiful. Like, you guys, I'm excited for the next time that I have to go to work and this is my morning routine. I'm excited to try it out. I have never been the type to reach for minimalist makeup, even cream products, and I was like, you know what, let me try them out today. I was very surprised. This lip oil, I haven't touched it because I wanted to see if it would dry down a little bit. I'm sure it's going to transfer, but I do want to test it for you guys. I mean, it transferred a little bit, but it's not too bad. It feels like it's dried down a little bit, but you guys, it feels so nice on the lips. Kind of like your color, but better. I am really surprised. I did go ahead and look at all the prices for you. Those 6 products total from Merit is like $172. That's not bad. especially if you're talking about purchasing on their website or from Sephora. I will link Merit's website down below, so if you're interested in picking up any of the products that I use today, go check them out. I was super surprised, and you guys, I am still looking at my skin because I am really surprised at the foundation because I was able to build it up. If you have even skin tone and you don't need super full coverage, then this would be easy. And even then, you guys have seen my skin without foundation on it. I do have some sunspots right through here. I have some redness. It covered it up, even though I went and put blush up back on top of it, but it covered that up. You guys, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm really interested. You guys give some great feedback, and I really, really appreciate it. Now, you guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. But that's it for this video, you guys. Oh my goodness, I am really surprised. So until my next video, you guys, bye, and I'll see you in the next one.